All right, welcome back to State of the Franchise Gaming. We're going to continue the Toronto Blue Jays series. I know I haven't uploaded it in about 2 weeks. I have been working on some other things for the channel, and some of that stuff actually kind of fell through. Things didn't work out how I wanted it to, so I definitely fell behind all of this, all of the, making sure the series kept going. But we're back. It's not going anywhere. Despite the rebuilds which I do, which take a while because of how I do them. It is what it is. Appreciate y'all stopping by, coming through, checking out what I'm doing here. In the meantime, I need to make sure this stuff goes out to the proper places. So give me a second. We will jump into the game. Don't worry. And I know it takes a bit for people to actually get the notifications. So it is what it is. But yes, we'll be playing against the Detroit Tigers. I am not making any trades because I feel like I've made all the trades I need to make. And we're getting 2 pitchers back fairly soon, within the next 2 weeks of game time. So it doesn't make sense to make a move when we're not that far out, like 3.5 games out of the division, 2.5 behind the Yankees. So if we just play decently, if we play well and get our pitchers back, we'll be back to where we were before. Anyway, let me get this stream to the proper people that want to watch it, which I know they will. The people of the Bacon's Fictional Network Discord, that's down in the description. It should be. If it's not, let me know. I'll get it to y'all. I'm also in the Universal Gaming League Discord. Check me out there. I do not have my own separate Discord because I don't feel like managing it. It's too much. It's too much in my opinion. And honestly, I don't feel like I have the following like that to really even justify having a Discord. But you never know. Anyways. Let me get this out there. And that is not the right freaking thumbnail. Oh my goodness. Of course they put up the wrong. Wait, is it the right one? Shit. Come on. What is the thumbnail y'all showing? Of course y'all showing the wrong damn thumbnail. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate when... Come on, OBS. Get it together. This doesn't... Oh, shit. It was right there. Yeah, I saved this. This shouldn't even... I hate the fact... come on, man. If you're going to allow me to... If you're going to allow me to do this properly, to make sure my live stream is good, at least make sure my shit is how it's supposed to be. I'm not facing the Angels. I have already changed this. What the fuck? Oh boy. Alright. I'm sorry. Oh, so they didn't update that. Wow, good job. Let's get the thumbnail right too, because I don't like... Oh boy. Do I have to actually click on this to change it? Of course. Nope, that's not the thumbnail. I already said change it. It's not that difficult. You guys will get to this as you get to it. Where is it? Here we go. Playlist, Northern Lights. There we go. Everything else should be good. I'm not going to tag it. There's no point. It should be saved. We should be good. Make sure. Fuck it. I'm just gonna get in this game. I don't have time to wait. Oh boy. Anyways, if you missed this, there will be a recap, so don't worry. We're the white unis. White unis today. Leave the roof open. Love leaving the roof open. Manola will get the start. Alright. Teoscar, Tapia. Maybe Tapia shouldn't play today, but He's not much better, and he's not a really good hitter either. We're facing a lefty. Oh boy, Biggio could play against lefties. Bell could also play the out. Wait, why is Bell not playing? That's. Oh well, he's hurt. Not hurt. He's tired. Oh boy, we're gonna have to scrape together some players here. Teoscar can stay where he is. Springer will lead off. I'm gonna. Oh no, Tapia's not playing today. Wow, we are literally righty heavy. It is what it is. I'm not gonna sweat it. I think all these guys hit lefties very well. So let's jump into this ball game. All right. Oh, I gotta send this over to Twitter. I dropped my controller. Let me know if y'all can't hear. I think it'll be fine. Granted, I haven't live streamed in a while. I want to try to do at least once a week. Try to at least stream through the games once a week so we can get through 162. Detroit. I didn't pay attention to how good Detroit is. They're probably not too bad. Alright. I think there's a delay on my end. Wait a minute. What is. Come on, capture card. Stop playing with me. Jesus Louise. People looking at the wrong shit. Alright, we're gonna cut off the music because we don't need it. At least the music of the game. I'm gonna be up in this upper right hand corner. If you think I should move, please let me know. I forgot what the hell Manoa throws. Fastball, slider, single. Check change. Y'all want to talk baseball? Holla at me. Let me know what y'all think. But, you know, I'm very happy with my Yankees right now. I know I'm playing in a Blue Jays franchise. You don't have to play a franchise with your favorite team. Actually, I usually don't. I don't think I've ever done a Yankees franchise per se. I do have something cooking in the books. The Yankees franchise I want to do. I'm gonna wait till later on in the year though. We'll see. Depends on how things. We'll see. We'll just see. Anyways. Oh, that sinker was way too high. Yeah, I noticed it was frozen. I'm looking at my OBS and yeah, it was froze for a second. I think I got it together. Appreciate you letting me know. Ooh, whoa, we cannot be letting up the long ball on him. Of course, Joey Gallo's not hitting well. Is anybody really surprised? He's not hitting very well. I mean, he's hitting, he's hitting okay for a Joey Gallo season. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. You gotta scoop that.
The first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson. Whoa, I missed my spot badly. Come on. Jose Altuve, 700th RBI of his career. Even if you, that circle change was supposed to be low. Why was it all the way up here? I mean, I like MLB the Show franchise. I like it more than I do Madden franchise. Probably because of the fact that they do, for the most part, pay attention to the little details. They are missing a fair amount of other stuff, but they mostly pay attention to the details. Ooh. There we go. Sit your line down. But yeah, no, I like the little stats stuff, especially down on that bottom screen. The ticker on the bottom, like, granted, I'd love to see highlights because I don't think it'd be that difficult for them to pull it off. But it is what it is, especially because when it comes to baseball, when you watch a game in real life, you don't really, like mid-game, you don't really see all that many highlights. So, it's not like football, where like during like a timeout, they'll show, oh, this touchdown happened and yada yada. But no, I like it. It's pretty immersive. I'd like to see more, which I will eventually touch on in a video. I just want to make sure I get all my thoughts out and be able to actually maybe show y'all what I might be thinking as to what they can do better as far as MLB the Show franchise. So, appreciate y'all stopping by. Strike out the last two batters. Yeah. Get through this and Drake scoop. Oh damn, he's not getting wins, but his ERA is not bad. His whip is okay. So Giants acquired Taylor Rogers, who, why do I feel like Taylor Rogers was already on the Giants? Am I thinking of the other reliever? The dude with the slow sidewinding release. I can't stand him. I don't remember his damn name. Alright, everything he's throwing basically falls off the table. Take a pitch. See what he's throwing. His fastball. Alright, Tigers are third in their division. We're third in our division. Our record is better than theirs. Damn. I don't play NBA 2K like that. I bought it in the beginning of the year, and honestly, I can't fucking shoot. I can't shoot worth a damn. Like, I don't know. There's something about, and play calling just, I feel like you got to do too much to make a play call, and it's just like, I don't know. Maybe if I could shoot better, I'd probably, yeah, maybe if I were able to shoot a little better, I'd be able to do something. And oh no, my biggest issue is defense. Guys will just leave the lane wide open. Nobody will come out to help. Like, I hate, like, I could turn the defensive sliders like all the way up and everybody just kind of sits there and looks stupid like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that guy go over to the basket and dunk. And it's like, come on. Like, no matter, oh, it's Taylor and Tyler. Okay. Taylor and Tyler, that's crazy. But, yeah, I don't like the way they play defense. It's horrible. I could have great defenders and they just like don't. The basketball IQ is terrible. Why am I swinging with this? Taylor and Tyler Rogers in the same bullpen. Nope, not swinging at that. I mean, what I really like about 2K's franchise mode is like the statistical tracking and mentorship, stuff like that. Stuff that I really wish were in MLB the Show, which, to be honest, you would think baseball, is all about the numbers. We don't have enough advanced statistics. Now, granted, some of the stuff would be very difficult to put in. Can't think it. I think a lot of the defensive advanced statistics would be really. I personally don't understand them well enough, though I do watch baseball. I don't understand the sabermetric defensive statistics because I feel like there need to be tangible numbers in order to make an opinion on, how a guy plays defense. And I know fielding percentage is not the answer. It can't be. It's impossible. You want a little bit more, things like trying to figure out a guy's range. It just seems like how are you? A lot of these guys are playing in the same position, so it's like.
The third baseman, number 24, Miguel.
That's probably the biggest. That's probably like the awards. Like, come on, awards. How are you only first off? How are there only ever 3 candidates? How are you only ever showing the last 3 of any of them? That makes no sense at all. None whatsoever. Like, maybe like I know some people who play the show and they basically like play 1 sim 5 or they just straight sim and just see how the season goes. And they're like 20, 30, 40 years down the line. Maybe I want to see how a guy did in an MVP season like 20 years ago, from 2052, see how they did in 2032. And we just don't get that. Like, you can't see it past a couple years. Also, I'm firmly convinced, did I put this out? Oh, in the 26 prospects rebuild, which I have on my page, I feel like it is basically impossible to get a closer to be a Hall of Famer. We had on that team, we had a guy that basically ended up with the 5th most saves of all time. And you would think, all right, man, he should be a closer. I mean, he should be a Hall of Famer, but I'm pretty sure there's like a specific like number you got to hit saves wise in order to get that. Mind you, he was up there with Mariano. Maybe not up there. Mariano Rivera is heading above the greatest closer of all time. Trevor Hoffman, Francisco Rodriguez, who I think should be in the Hall of Fame, even if, maybe people might not think he was a great closer, but you're getting saves, you know what I'm saying? You're going, I think he has the saves record for a single season. Lee Smith, like the guy sat right there at 5th, and I think because his overall wasn't that great, that they just decided he's not a Hall of Famer, and honestly I was pissed about it. You can check out the I think it is my most recent upload. Damn, I should be hitting this. A couple of other prospects did make the Hall of Fame, which, I feel like there's, like, the game is set as to how things go as far as making the Hall of Fame, and they don't budge from that. The Cy Young is, oh my goodness, I feel like we back in 1999 because they don't care about wins. Like, I had a reliever win the Cy Young just because he had like 27, 28 wins, and it's just like, come on. Like, we don't get me wrong, getting 20 wins is amazing, especially in this day and age where guys aren't going more than 6 innings. But there's other factors, like, just, is a guy just striking out everybody in the mother? Is a guy, how's the guy pitching in the clutch? Is he getting run support? If he's not, remember when Felix Hernandez won the Cy Young and people were just like, how is he winning the Cy Young? He's like 13-13. Like, he was out there just getting everybody. When he pitched, you were not going to score very many runs. You would have to, essentially wait for him to wear him, not really wear himself out. He was a workhorse. But, like, you basically had to wait it out till you got to the bullpen. Till the manager was like, all right, man, we got to pull you. Ooh, good sinker. Oh, why did I swing it? I was expecting a high fastball. I don't know why. That was terrible. But yeah, we shouldn't have to keep Excel spreadsheets of award winners and stuff like that. Like, the accolades that guys get, like All-Star appearances. I know in this game it can be like, I know in real life some guys just make the All-Star game because they got a reputation. They got a reputation for being good, or they were pretty good, and that'll sometimes snowball into a couple more All-Stars, especially as you get older. We'll see. Anyways, why am I swinging at that garbage? Come on. As you can see right below, Alek Manoah is 4th in AL ERA. Gaussman is 5th, so you at least know I pitch well. I do pitch well in this game. Hitting is kind of hit or miss sometimes. Literally. I just want to really advance this dude over. I'm not even trying to bash one out. Wow. I think Dennis Eckersley is in the Hall of Fame. He should be. I mean, hell, he won a Cy Young in 92. Was it 91? He was 91 or 92. And I went back to look at the ballot, and I'm just like, I don't know what he did that was special to give him maybe it wasn't the MVP. It might have been the Cy Young or the MVP. It was one or the other or both. And I'm just like, I don't know what he did that was so special, but hey. I wish that had hit him. I mean, I completely get it. You know, for relievers, it's very, for relievers are usually considered failed starters, even if, we are firmly in the era where I ain't hit that. Come on. That should have at least been a ground ball to second, B.
Batting seven, the third
Sinker.
baseman.
I can't hit that shit worth of nothing.
Chapman.
Oh, wow. Bat right above it. Damn. And, for relievers, it usually... You're not the closer, so there's not a specific stat for you. You're not a starter, so you're not really going the innings to really... For people to be like, he was a workhorse out there, yada, yada. You're just kind of getting through it to get to somebody else. Damn it. That was early. Billy Wagner's a Hall of Famer. You can fight me in a phone booth about that, and I firmly believe that. He's the greatest left-handed closer of all time. Why is he not in? I think he's got at least one ring.
Leading off for the Tigers.
I think he won it with Philly.
Ryan Drysdale.
Billy Wagner. Billy Wagner, K-Rod. I got a couple more. Honestly, I think Chapman would get in. I think he might really need to kind of get himself back in the closer role. The Yankees are gonna really want to get him back into it. I like Clay Holmes. Obviously he's been doing pretty well, so you could. Oh, please don't hit him. Thank you. It is what it is. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, really the only relievers that make it are closers. There's a specific stats to them. Granted, there are holds, and why is he so slow getting to that? Come on. Oh, never mind. That dude is fast as hell. We're not going to do about that. That was a good bunt. I kind of wish they would get off the mound faster than that. Like, the transition between one animation to the other. Which button is pitch out? I forget. Okay, it's X. Steal me if you want. Yeah. I think Craig Kimbrell should get in. As great as he's been, I'd have to really look up the numbers to give you a better idea. Oh, yeah, I think he's like a 3 or 4 time Rolaids reliever of the year winner. Let me look. You would think as often as I look on Baseball Reference, and believe me, I'm on that damn site all the time. Whether it's something for this channel, whether it's something for, I'm just curious because baseball is like 160 years of history. There's all kinds of wild, there's all kinds of stuff. There's MVPs people have long forgotten. Honestly, particularly in the 80s, I think there's a fair amount of guys that have made the Hall of Fame, not the Hall of Fame, won the MVP, got him. Woo! Let's go. See what Craig Kimbrell looked like. 12 years. He pitched 12 years. He won the Rookie of the Year as a pitcher, which, as a reliever, as a closer, led the league in saves 4 years in a row. 40 plus for 4 years in a row. Had 39 plus 5 years in a row. Over 30 saves. Pretty much his first, like, 7 seasons in the league. He's usually... I mean, I don't know how much weight you put being anywhere past, like, anywhere lower than top 5 in the Cy Young, but he's been top 10 in the Cy Young 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. He's not going to win it. I mean, I think if I remember correctly, Eric Gagne is literally the only other closer. How am I not putting contact on this damn ball? This is ridiculous. I think Eric Gagne might be the only one, or he might have come close. I could be wrong.
The second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Oh, come on. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Get the first. Get the first. You got it. It should not be so hard to get a damn base hit. Yep. Eric Gagne, the 03 Cy Young Award winner. Which, when you look at that ballot, in the National League... Wait, no, that's the wrong. Gagne, Schmidt, Mark Pryor, and Russ Ortiz. What? Yeah. Those are, and looking at the traditional stats, obviously the 3 starters I just mentioned, Schmidt, Pryor, and Ortiz, they all obviously are going to get that. That's without a doubt. Closers rarely ever win games. I didn't swing. I think Gagne might have had a streak, or if I remember correctly, consecutive saves. That looked a lot better than it was. Could be why he won it. If I had a working Dreamcast, I probably would, but I haven't had a Dreamcast in 20 years. As a matter of fact, when I had a Dreamcast, that shit barely worked. But Dreamcast introduced me to online gameplay, and wow. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think the first online game I played, was it NBA 2K1 or was it NFL 2K1? Wait a minute, NFL 2K. Here's our most recent acquisition, Nick Madrigal, who we traded for. He's safe. About a week ago in game time, like, let me see, Madrigal, Biggio, and Espinal are all going to mix in there at second base. Maybe a little third, because Chapman's going to need some time to sit, so. Throw me a fastball so I'm smacking shit. Oh, you got to be kidding me. How did I not mash that, B? Oh. I knew that was coming down the middle. I might have got in front of it. Just want to drive and run, really. Nope. 1-1. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Man. I appreciate you stopping by. You know, if you're going off to do your Friday thing. Oh, no. Pop up. Why'd you move out of the way, first base coach? You could have just stood there like, yo, I can't see where the ball is, bro. It's in the sun. Don't put your glove up. Let me stop. That's cheating. Probably get him suspended. Wow. No. Bruh. I think Grossman's like second in MVP right now in this. Like, what did you say? Did they just say he had 33 home runs or something like that? I didn't pay that. I didn't take a close. Oh, wow. I missed my spot badly. He was just ready for it anyway. He was ready for it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
I think it did say they had 33 home runs. That's crazy. Man, no. But about the Hall of Fame MLB the Show, I would love to try to see what just sim through years and years and years and years and see like what the Hall of Famers like numbers are. Like, you know, when they actually elect guys, and everybody that isn't pretty much, everybody that's not a real player. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. It's going to take a while, but I don't care. I'm going to do that for y'all. But, yeah, I want to see, like, what numbers, like, is there a threshold as to what numbers you need to make the Hall of Fame? Because the numbers they show really don't tell the whole story. You know, they'll show for a hitter, average, home runs, stolen bases, and probably one other thing. I don't remember what it is. At least for offensive players, for... Oh, what's good, Dave? I didn't even realize that was you. I didn't even realize that was you. Appreciate you stopping by. Sure. I haven't been on Twitch much lately, but hey, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, I haven't really been on Twitch much lately. I don't know why. I don't know. I like Twitch. Like, I almost feel like I prefer Twitch to watch it than to actually stream on it. But hey, man, I really appreciate you stopping by, brother. Eight low. Ooh, he is. Oh, he snaps his hit streak. Okay, 2 hits. Who's at first? I don't care. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna try to take a deep dive and see what kind of numbers it takes to become a Hall of Famer in this game. Wow, that was a bad pitch actually. Oh, get it! He's not gonna get it. Son of a gun. Too bloopy, too loopy. What the? What? How? How is that a hit? This game. And this ain't even like DD. Like, I get sometimes people be like, yo, how is that a hit? And I can, like, if... I feel like the further outside this... I feel like if the ball is more than the... Is it radius? Whatever... Oh my god, I've been great at math and I can't remember what the hell the distance between one end of the circle and another is, but whatever the hell it is. Like, I feel like if it's more than one ball out of the zone, you pretty much, you're gonna have, I think it should be extremely difficult to hit it. Which would make, I don't know, would at least make for some consistency so people aren't complaining about, oh, the MLB the Show is terrible, man. Game's not terrible. Feedback ain't always the greatest, as far as hitting. I get it. I'd love if, you know, the center of the bat actually equated to the sweet spot of the, you know. I'd also like to see the PCI shrunk, but whatever, that's just me.
The first baseman, Gordon.
Wow, I probably swung at some garbage too. Yep, just like that. Yeah, that pitch is way out of the zone. What am I doing? Nope, not swinging at that. But yeah, I'm going to try to stream this a little more often. Ah, come on. When he gives it to you, swing, bro. Got to be better than this. Here we go. That's going to be a fly out. Damn it. At least I got bat on ball. Damn. I feel like sometimes I wait for the pitch to get to the zone before I swing it. And I know my reaction time is usually a lot better than this. When I'm focused, oh, it's over. I'm hitting everything. If I remember correctly, I think I have it on Hall of Fame hitting and legend pitching. In case y'all cared. The sliders, I think I've got human timing at like 1. Oh my goodness, this sinker, the damn sinker. Oh, Come on. Wow, he actually threw a splitter. I'm surprised. How many times has he thrown? He has thrown basically his four-seamer and his sinker. Everything else, he's just kind of just peppered in there. I agree. No, the gameplay is not bad at all. There are some little things that they could clean up. Son of a bitch. Yeah, there's some little things, and I think most of it has to do with fielding. I've been wanting for the longest time the ability to control your tag, because sometimes they don't tag where they should tag. Like, they'll tag here and the guy's sliding. It's like, I should be able to just, bam, flick the right stick, bam, tag a guy, you know, where they are. Once the ball's in the glove and stuff like that. I think the last time I streamed, there was a pretty egregiously bad, play at the plate. I threw the ball home, and the runner from third they were dead to rights out. And I went to go tag him, and he just did not bother. Like, the catcher Jensen just did not, nope. And it's like, if I could control that tag, or if you could add more tags than the, 2 that you have, it would make a lot more sense. And I know there are no collisions, other than the bat on ball. Ryan Creedler. I don't even know who that is. Who is Ryan Creedler? But I 100% agree. They need to put more effort in the franchise, and I get that the code is old, but honestly, take a risk in MLB the Show. Risk messing up the code. I know it's old. It is old as hell. I have every MLB the Show sitting in a basket on my door. Every single MLB the Show, and I can tell you that the logic makes no sense. A lot of the moves and stuff that are done make no sense, you know. Matter of fact, about a month ago, I put out a video where I essentially tracked every move that, the AI did for 1 year. Holy shit. What the hell is Denny Jansen doing in left field? Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What? I know I didn't do this either. Actually, I might have. Who knows? Oh boy. Who's playing right field today? We're facing a lefty. I don't like any of these options. Well, actually, he's not bad, but he doesn't hit lefties. Come on, bro. Wait, what? Oh shit, wrong guy. Oops. Wait, where's Jensen? Wow. That was really stupid of me. Yes, please, get your ass in left field. As a matter of fact, I want you and what's-his-face to switch. I think the entire year I've had what's-his-face in the wrong position. I've had Raimel Tapia in left field, and he shouldn't be a left fielder. He's left-handed. It doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't work because I feel like there's a delay on a throw. You know. Especially when the ball is going to his right. He's got to catch it, turn. He's got to catch it, turn, gather, throw. As opposed to a righty, catch it, gather, throw. That's a sinker, not the slider. Damn. Slider's circle. Yeah, they could definitely choose to put more effort in franchise mode. Some of the moves are puzzling. Oh, boy. Puzzling is I'm sitting there trying. I tried to give the AI the benefit of the doubt, but they don't even bother. I think one of the stupidest moves I saw was they signed a catcher. They signed a catcher, cut him, signed him again, cut him again, sign him again. And I'm like, what? And they did it just, I think, for a roster spot. The trades, I think, granted, we don't know what Madden 23's tags look like, but honestly, the idea of them sounds good. The idea of them sounds good. Do I play March to October? Yes, I play franchise. I don't play March to October. I don't like the idea. I mean, I like to play all 162 of a season. Even if I don't literally play every single game, like, I like to maybe not necessarily have an influence. I just like to see how my team plays throughout the entire season. I don't know if you notice, other than the month of your gun, fool. Damn, he really rocketed that shit out of there too. Yeah, it feels. How can I describe March to October? March to October is soap opera baseball. You have no control over AAA. No, you really don't have any. You have no real control over call-ups. I don't think so at this point in time. I haven't touched it since last year. Oh boy. Yeah, I haven't touched it since last year. So the moves that they offer you, there are a limited amount of them. Oh my God, he is just throwing everything. Wow, not just down in the zone, but like below my ankles. Ooh, that should have been a strike. I get the idea of it, to be honest with you. It's critical situations with the mechanic of momentum added. Oh, get up, get over his head. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Wow. Wow. Bro, that should have at least been a long single. Which, don't get me wrong, a team's momentum should matter in terms of, like, if you're winning, you're probably more likely to win. Not that you should win every damn game, but, like, you're more likely to win. If you're losing, you're probably more likely to lose, especially if you lose, like, 3 games. I think if it's any more than 3 games in a row, you're probably more likely to lose, just because, you know. Baseball's streaky like that. It's 162 games. You know. Even the Yankees will probably go on a 3-game losing streak at some point this season, despite the fact they don't seem to ever want to lose. And I'm okay with that because I'm a Yankee fan. Like, yesterday when they, came back and walked off the Astros, I'm like, that don't bode well for the Astros. The Astros are probably the second best team in the AL, as of right now. Come on. That was supposed to be pulled. I thought I hit that early enough. What else? As far as March to October is concerned, yeah, some of the moves just don't make sense. And I don't listen. There's certain things in that mode. I'm like, why is this not in franchise? If a guy, like, now, granted, I've seen a video by the Ant Ortiz. He took, like, the worst player in MLB. And the dude was pretty good, but it took him till his 30s to do so, which is completely understandable. I think dude was, like, a 46 overall. His potential was, like, a D. Honestly, I don't know how often I've seen a guy's potential go up from a D just alone to a C. I know it happens, but... like, he went from a D to a C to a B, and I'm just like, whoa, like, what? How? Maybe it was patience. Maybe it was just the fact that the guy played a lot of games and eventually he got better. Granted, he wasn't playing it out. He wasn't playing this player's career out, but, he made sure the guy was playing and kind of called him up right around, I think, 29 or so. when I think, the AI would have a guy like that. He'd probably retire by like 27, which is completely understandable if you're not very good. By the time you get 27, 20, 29, maybe you got a wife and kids, yada, yada. But I know MLB The Show ain't thinking that far. Oh, shit. I was expecting that on the corner so I could hit it the right, whatever. Oh, boy. We have 4 hits. All right, I got to start thinking bullpen because despite the fact Manoah is pitching, I can't tell how he's pitching today because they're showing me season stats and I don't care about that. Like, why are you telling me this? Anywho. Ooh, I'd love to see the stat lines or something be customizable because there's just stuff I don't want to see. Like, I'll pause again just for a second. The whole, what you see, the season stuff, I don't care about that. Maybe I mean, it sounds nice, but it's not like I'm pulling them off. If I were pulling them out of the bullpen, that'd make a lot more sense to put what his whip is, what his ERA is, stuff like that. I want to see, maybe I want to see what his strike percentage is, how often is he throwing balls? How hard is he getting hit on average? Exit velo. Though I really don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. You hit the ball hard, you're usually going to hit it far, but I don't think it's the end all be all. Come on. All right, let me warm somebody up right now. Probably Strickland. Let's be real. Get Merriweather too. Come on, that was a good slider. You gotta swing at that or something. Missed my spot. Come on. I don't want to walk him, and I don't want to groove on him. I'd rather not groove. That sinker was supposed to be down in the zone, and yet it just floated up. Jeez Louise. There we go. We're going to get him out. With those 66 pitches, too. No, I missed my spot. Let's see. Oh! Wow. Ooh, we got lucky. We got lucky.
The batter is second baseman, Jonathan.
Your eyes don't deceive you. Gurriel is playing first because, well, some guys are tired, so I'm not going to. Oh, come on. No. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. Question for anybody out there. Does anybody know how the hell the revenue is calculated? Because I have a huge issue with the budget in this game. I like the fact that we went away from wow, so you shifted the bat into a home run. Oh, okay. It's minor. I'm not gonna sweat that.
The third baseman, number 24, Miguel.
Like, we don't have any control over ticket prices, merchandise, and stuff like that. It would make sense if those kind of things were back in the game, but I know I've seen an interview a couple months ago, M. Frisk, and I forget what the dude's name is that works at SDS. He had an exclusive interview with him, and the dev team wants a lot of the same things that hell, I probably want. But, it takes more than just throwing in, oh, hey, you can change ticket prices, because back in the day, it didn't matter. It didn't really matter all that much in the grand scheme of things. It gave you an idea, what your budget might be, actually, no, it told you what your budget was, because it was, expenses. Ooh, you had expenses because you were spending on advertising and stuff like that, The advertisements the endorsements, what were they? Yeah, endorsements or advertisements, whatever that you had. All of them were they weren't relatively the same. They were all similarly, they all had a similar payout. You were either making $5 or $6 million a year, depending on whatever criteria they had for it. Go over 500. Go over 500 at home. Get down. Son of a bitch. Make the playoffs.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
I got a controversial take about the whole sponsorship thing and budgets. There should be no budget. Budget is useless. For the simple fact, the game poses it as a salary cap, and there is no salary cap in baseball. I will, again, argue in a phone booth, because it's not like you can't pay. Like, luxury tax is just, I don't know. I feel like they're artificially trying to keep teams, from paying whatever they want for a player. Foul. Like, if you play MLB the Show franchise right now with the Dodgers, you immediately start off like 10, 15, 20, 30 million over the good pitch. Over the budget threshold. Now, I feel like the Dodgers ownership will pay that luxury tax overage easily, because they're going to make way more than the CBT threshold to pay it off. Maybe that's a little cheesy, but the CBT is in place, I guess, to kind of keep, there are penalties. So if you impose those same penalties on the typical franchise player, once you get, I think once you get over the quote-unquote highest threshold of, overage on the CBT, you're paying a lot more money. So you lose profit, Ooh, come on. That should have been a strike. And if you're losing profit, you're not gonna be able to do things like upgrade your stadium or your staffing, or what the hell else do they use? Because it's not really the salary. Actually, it does vary by team. If you start with the Pirates as opposed to like the Dodgers, you're gonna end up with you're gonna have less money to spend, over a decent amount of time. Oh no, I agree. The Dodgers should be spending more than the A's. It should. If you want to spend more, I feel like you'd have to. Hell, maybe kind of do like the A's are doing. You gotta, raise prices of stuff. Granted, stuff like merchandise and concessions and the national TV deals and the streaming deals nowadays. I think they all roll into revenue sharing. I forget exactly. Actually, no, not I forgot. I haven't been able to find out specifically what teams can make more money than other teams that would separate them individually. So, say ticket pricing, if they didn't share that, every team, however many tickets you sell, what I'm saying, that money is yours to do what you please, as opposed to revenue share it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Yeah, I don't remember shit. Yeah, I know it's not tickets. It's not tickets. It's not merchandise like apparel and stuff, because that's all revenue shared. The national TV deals, though, I know the regional TV deals get convoluted because some teams play on the same station or area or region as other teams in that same, like they share a station. way out in front. Come on. Yeah, I mean, hell, they're working with MLB. If they could figure that out, I think, you know, the realism factor would make a lot more sense. I did not swing, and they need to fix check swings. Like, discipline rating needs to matter. Like, I didn't swing. I'm not swinging at that. Oh, right down it. I was looking for seamer. He threw a sinker. Oh, let's go. All right. Finally running the damn board. Of course, it comes from the one player that has played the best, as you know, the one hitter on this team that has played the best. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. I wish the rest of the bats would wake the hell up. I didn't see. Are we like second or third in the wild card race? Probably. And they're finally going to replace Scoobo. All right, about time. It's hot in here, damn. It's hot in my room, and I can't really. I mean, I could turn the fan up, but it might. I hope y'all drown me out. Yeah, I don't really want y'all to hear my fan. Let's turn up the volume on this. Maybe I won't hear it as much. All right, Jacob Barnes is going to come out of the bullpen. Fastball, cutter, changeup. Let's get on the base paths again, man. Like, I don't mind hitting. I really don't mind hitting homers, but I like to do them. I like to hit them with some more damage behind them. That was a changeup. No, yeah, that was a changeup. Out front. I agree. I mean, teams should have some. Oh yeah, no. Teams should have. I feel like they should have identities, and they should be able to break from it somewhat. Like they should be able to break from it within reason. Like, say the Pirates are just tired of losing. Say they get new. It'd probably take something like saying, "Oh, they got new ownership, so you know they're looking to spend." You know. Which is fine, but yeah, the A's are not offering nobody crazy contracts. Not like that. Yeah, they'll offer $100 million to a 95-year-old free agent. I'm just like, this is not the A's. Like, the AI plays the same across the board. They spend big, and then they do trade a guy after like a year or so. And I thought SDS said they did something about that. They were like, after a year, like they'll sign, like if they sign a free agent, they're not going to trade him immediately. They'll wait a year, and I don't think that's happened because I've seen guys get traded at the trade deadline of the year in which that's not getting out. But damn, I hit that kind of hard. Get up, get up, get up! Oh, let's go! Okay. The running with the idea of maddening the tags, you know. How do I word this? Because like there are anomalies. Say the Diamondbacks 5-6 years ago traded Paul Goldschmidt. Granted, he's a top 3-5 player in that team's short history. And they traded him away I mainly because they didn't want to pay him, which I'm okay if teams, you know, in the game do that kind of thing occasionally, like, oh, nah, we don't want to pay him. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to keep the budget low. Trying to get as much value as possible and then make a big splash when it makes sense. What am I swinging at? Yeah, like I want to see some teams be more conservative. Some teams, like the Yankees, just be like, listen, well, like the Yankees of, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, who aren't nearly, who are just, we're going to spend, you know what I'm saying, we're going to do what it takes. Matter of fact, like the Mets. Cohen is going to spend money. He don't care. He got billions. So he's going to spend money till they get a championship. which some teams are, oh, wow, damn. You know. Also, I noticed something in free agency. If there are, I think if there are three offers on the table for a player, if another team comes in with a fourth, which is pretty rare, apparently a player just immediately is like, oh, they're not interested in one of those offers. Like, that's ridiculous because teams are just, haphazardly just kind of be like, listen, we're going to test the waters and see where things at. Oh, say, who is this at bat? Santiago Espinal. Say he was like a 90 overall, you know what I'm saying? Highly coveted player in free agent. See, 8 to 10, 15, half the league, the whole league would be looking to be, trying to get a guy like that. They may throw a, oh great, my cat just meowed. What do you want? She wants to come in. I'm not going to let her in, though. Not yet. All right, we got to get Manoa out of here. Matter of fact, this is the perfect time to, I'll let my cat in.
Victor Reyes. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Ross Ripley.
I don't know why you want to come in here. It's hot as hell. Like, you're going to want to run out in a minute, so I don't know what you're doing, Zena. Drag bunt. Why would he drag bunt? Oh, he's fast as shit. Wait, what is he throwing? Four seam slider, knuckle curve, circle change. They're running on first? Nope. Victor Reyes. Nope, that's foul. But yeah, like, ooh, something I want to see. I want to see the players actually, like, be, like, truly, like, hey, I'm interested in going to this team. I want them to come to me with their contract negotiation. Not what we see now. That should be out. Yes, got it. Because if you look, and I think this has been the case for about a decade, everybody asks for pretty similar contracts. If you have any MLB service time, if you get a day of service time, you are probably going to be asking for a 5-year contract. You could be lowballing yourself, and that's just stupid. Now, maybe a guy wants to prove it, like, say, a guy like Aaron Judge, but he's never going to be like, now granted, he's a 95-plus overall player in this game, so it's a completely different circumstance, but, like, not all these players should be asking for 5-year deals just because, hey, I spent some time on the major league roster. Like, you're not worth it. Granted, I know I can lower the contract for him, but, like, I don't like that some guys don't want to, like, have their, like, arbitration years bought out. They'll just be like, nah, I don't want that. If you, granted, oh, God. Ooh, I forgot that knuckle curve was deadly like that. Whoa, okay, we missed. Like, for some guys, it would just make sense, at their current... Ooh, come on, swing at that. They may not get better. Like, say it's... Here we go, got him. Oh, come on. What the that's my fault. That's all my fault. I have the throwing meter off, and I kind of tap circle kind of lightly, so I got what I deserved. Ooh. That was right down the middle, and I don't like that there. Oh, wait, it's only 2 outs. I thought it was 1 out. Oh, shit, I missed. Ooh, wow. Ooh, that was dangerous. Very dangerous. But yeah, it's free agency. My biggest pet peeve in free agency is the fact that you could offer a guy more money. You could offer a guy more money on a just strict offered contract as opposed to arbitration, and they'll take arbitration. I'm just like, are you dumb or stupid? Do you not like? For some guys, it would make some sense. Say if they're like anywhere between 78 or higher, you know, and they got pretty good, like very good potential. Like, yeah, you might not always take that, you know. I got jammed on that one. Yeah, like I've lost guys to free agency because I've lost guys to other teams because I didn't offer them arbitration, but I offered them a decent contract. Like I want more than just like I feel like I'm basically asking for Morale to come back. Morale to come back and come back with a vengeance because I didn't like the old Morale system. It had potential, but they never expanded on it. You know, it should take more than just I'm spending money, I'm gonna pay you more money. You know, there should be. I'm gonna have to explain this out in a fleshed out video, but ooh, come on, Nick. Ooh. Wait, Magical's playing second today. Ooh, base it. Damn.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
I understand why they. I guess I kind of understand what they remove Morale because some of the things didn't make any sense as to why player attributes were going down. I think it should be more than just, you know, guys, attributes going down. It should maybe be, you know, their likelihood of signing with you might be less if, say, you don't. Actually, no. Morale sometimes didn't make sense. Like, say there's a guy that is from, or born, because born seems to be mattering more. They're born in frickin' Montana. Probably, I think the nearest team to them is either the Mariners or Minnesota. Like, it's pretty impossible to, like, he wants to play close to home. There are no major league teams in Montana. I don't even think there's a minor league team in Montana. And, like, playing close to home, that should matter maybe more in free agency. And, like, if a guy's just not interested, then they shouldn't sign with you. I mean,
The second baseman.
my biggest issue with Morale is there didn't seem like there was anything more than you could acquire a player from the same country. You pay a guy more money. Roles never, like, I hated how roles, like, you couldn't change a guy's role mid-season or anything like that. Like, once they signed their contract, whatever they wanted as their role, like, some of it just doesn't make sense. It's like, guy wants to be a star, and it's like, what does that even mean? Like, I know it at one point it meant, oh, they want to be hitting in the premier spots in the lineup. The 1 hole, 3, 5, no, 1, 3, 1, 3, and 4. I don't think 2 counted. Yeah, I'd like to see it improve. Hell, there's a lot of things I like to have seen improved in this game, but I think they're trying to push us towards. They're trying to push March to October as the new franchise, and it's never going to. Oh shit! You better catch that. It's never going to appeal to me because it feels like diet franchise. Like, you play a game, and then you sim. Like, I know some people do that, and the momentum thing is a nice gimmick idea. I got nothing against it. I wish momentum kind of meant a little more in franchise, but, you know, they got things like that trade screen. I think they had a new trade screen in March and October. I'm like, oh yes, we finally are going to get a real trade screener, because what we currently have where you can only see overall, and it's like overall is not the end all be all. If we are in the current season, I need to see how they have played. If they're a minor league player, I need to see how they have played at the minors. Stop erasing. Ooh, that was a waste pitch. I kind of just throw it. You know, I want to be able to see how a guy has improved in the minor leagues over the years. I can't do that beyond the season. Once that season is over, it's done. It's like you never get to see that. And that's just not how teams are. Like, there are no attributes that teams are evaluating. You know, they're going. I mean, scouting reports are there. Scouting reports need to be fixed too. I don't like how scouting is right now.
Leading up for Toronto, the left fielder. Stay up.
All right, let's make this comeback. Hell, let's walk this shit off. Yeah, like I looked at. Yeah, all the new. Oh, good singer, damn. Yeah, a lot of the new features. I wish they would just like if you're gonna add it to March or October, add it to franchise. See how it is. Preferred man. Listen, we didn't even get the Otani. We're almost 3 months into the game, and I'm probably shouldn't be holding out hope that we'll ever get the Otani rule this year. I know it came out right, or I know it came out as a major league rule right, like literally like a couple days before the game came out. I was hoping that, you know, you'd be able to pitch Shohei and DH in the same game. Or if he's pitching, he can move the DH. I think you might be able to pull that one off, but I don't know. Like, you put this man on the cover, and then you did him dirty, to be honest with you. I feel like they did him dirty. I feel like if you're gonna put him on the cover, we should be able to play. We should be able to play as him in real life, as it is now. You know. Where he's pitching, where he'll pitch and DH in the same game. Whoa. Let's calm down here. All right. I think it's got to do with coding. I think it would it might throw some things off. I don't know. I mean, I remember seriously the new playoff format. Oh my goodness! Like I need that 6th playoff spot. Is it 6? 6, right? Because it's 3 division and 3 wild card, right? I think it's just the age of this. I think it's just the age of the coding they got in front of them. Oh, that was a slider. Damn, that was slow. Like, hell, it'd make the rebuilds a little more fun. It's like, shit, you know, all right, this team made the wild card game, you know. Ooh, good single on the swing. I'm more than willing to walk, and I don't think they want to walk me or him. Fudge! Should have knew that slider was coming. Damn.
The right fielder, number 15. Rival.
Oh yeah, that was a sinker. That looked cool though. All right. Good sinker. Please hit him. Please hit him. Nope. We take the loss. 3-2. Despite a, I guess, semi-valiant effort. As you can see, I do strike out a lot. It is what it is. How many times did we strike out? I struck out 7 batters. We struck out. Wait, that's the Tigers. Ew. 15 times. That's not good. All right. And cool. I'm not too concerned about that. All right, let's get into the next one. Barrios gonna get the start. All right, Bell's starting. We don't have frickin' what's his face in right field, left field again. That was annoying. We are facing already. Yeah, we'll let Tapia bat there. Bell Springer. All right. We are, I want to say we're like, the Rays are right behind us. Oh, nope, they're right up on us. Okay. Look at this dump. Look at this ugly, hideous, it's really not that bad. Stadium. I've never been to the Trop, but I know where it's located. It's absolutely terrible. And we face Drew Rasmussen. Not too shabby. I mean, his ERA is probably higher than you'd like, but he's getting W's, which, for whatever that's worth.